just there. Guys, the land that is just bringing some issues is the land whereby my brother sold to them. You know, right now, as we are just speaking, guys, my father has just given us, everyone has its own part of that I'm the one who is just owning here. So right now, even if a person wants to sell his land, I'm not there, and I'm not even supposed to reach there, and I cannot go there in order to put some signature that I'm agreed that this land has been sold. Guys, just know that right now, as you are just speaking here, the land that is just bringing a lot of issues is the land that my second elder brother sold to them, who is just Zach.
Is willing buyer, willing seller.
Yeah, willing buyer, willing seller.
So the willing seller was not willing to sell to them land, and he got another alternative and sold the land to Nikobuda. I don't know why people should get angry with that.
So where the issue came from is the day whereby Marwa meet my dad and ask him, is your son already has sold the land? And my father replied, yes, already he has sold the land. To who he has sold to? And he was being told that Mayugno, not Mayugno, Nikobuda was the one who bought that land.
Yes.
And you know very well how DeeMwango was looking that land like I don't know what, because they
she wanted to expand her compound to the place.
So sometimes I used to go some other challenge, like I don't want you people even chase me away. I was dreaming that some people chase me away from their home. I was like, what have I done? But I didn't know that God created my big more. Even things I can dream in the funny things, but come in the reality. So look at, we have Villa Rindima Marwa. The name stay here, guys. Villa Rindima Marwa. He's right here, and nothing will be changed. It's God who made where we are.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, I have just watched a video by Ernesto. And Ernesto has finally cracked the code. He has laid bare every mystery. Guys, all loose ends have been tied. The jigsaw puzzle has snapped into place, guys. You know, piece by piece. Guys, things are boiling, things are cooking, things are kuchemukaring. In Mayugno's voice. Oh my God. Guys, remember when Marwa came out here to talk about this issue of Nikobuda and Mayugno, you know, betraying him. And he spoke about the land. He spoke about the family that was to sell this land to them. And he mentioned, okay, he did not mention their names, but of course he was talking about Ernesto and his brother Zachariah, because his brother Zachariah is the one who had fought with Uncle Mo, and Ernesto and his brother Zachariah are the ones who went digging, you know, right next to Marwa's wall. And also Zachariah is the one who stopped, you know, who wanted to stop DeeMwango from, you know, accessing water from his fish pond. Remember, he is the one who came and disconnected everything and said, I do not want them to get water from here anymore. So, of course, when I did my reaction, my first reaction, I came out and said, you know, I'm wondering, you know, how these people are selling land to Marwa and family, and yet they are the ones who come out here to keep complaining. I even spoke about Ernesto's father, you know, coming out here to talk about he wants to bewitch people. He wants these people to be kicked out of Kuria land, you know, and, you know, calling them land grabbers. I came out here and I was wondering, and I was saying, why would Ernesto come out here to condemn, you know, this action of his family every single time? And yet they are the ones who are looking for Marwa and family to buy their land, because Marwa stated that in his live stream. he said that these people are the ones who look for them to buy their land. And Marwa said that they pay them, at the value, the market price of the land. They do not take advantage of them in any way. So, guys, I was wondering, about this. And Ernesto has come out, and he actually gave me an answer because he said in his video that he never knows when these lands are being sold. That these people do their things underwater, without his knowledge. And I can actually agree to that because I remember when Moremi sold land to D. I remember Ernesto making a lot of noise, talking about he is going to the chief. He even came to Nairobi. He said he was really, really, really not happy about it. And he kept talking about it every single time. He came up with videos. He was arguing. He was saying he was going to stop this. He's going to reverse the sale. He really tried. But, of course, nothing happened. At some point, he even said he was going to go to court. He is a young boy, but he can be likened to David, and these other people can be likened to Goliath. He's going to win. He tried. He said he activated. But, guys, he ended up nowhere. So Ernesto is here talking about his father, has divided land amongst him and his brothers. And he is saying that now whoever is selling, that's up to them because he does not know when they do it, when they sell their land. So that is to say that this particular land, when it was being sold, Ernesto probably did not know. And that is why he was out here on the streets yapping every day. Oh, these people are buying land from us. Sorry, they are grabbing land. These people are grabbing our land. These people are doing ABCD because he was not in the know. Okay, fine. Guys, that's even besides the point. Now he has come out to say exactly who bought the land because I've been seeing people come out, even after Marwa clearly stated that it was Mayugno and Buddha. There are some people who are still coming out to say, oh, nobody knows who bought the land. Nobody knows who bought the land. Of course, it is either Mayugno or it is Buddha, And the way things are going on the streets right now, if we go by what Mayugno has told us, in his last video, if we go by what he said, that he did not know anything, he came from Mombasa, he was actually in Mombasa when this sale was being done, if indeed it is true what Mayugno is saying, then obviously the other person that's been left in this equation is Buddha, And so now, for those people who are doubting, who are saying, no, it cannot be Buddha, now Ernesto has come out to clearly state that this land was sold to Nico Buddha, by his brother Zachariah. Guys, it is what it is. Let us first listen to Ernesto and then we continue.
This video, I was just speaking about the land that is just bringing a lot of chaotic in the village is the land that my second elder brother sold to them. And I was not going to speak this online, but it has made me to raise up. So guys, just know my second elder brother is the one who sold the land. Guys, as you were just speaking over here, today morning there is some people came to my home and they were now the issue of the land. The issue of that land, because Marwa is just complaining about DeeMwango was the one who was about to buy the land, but my brother refused that I'm not going to sell
to
that family the land, and he decided to sell it to Nico Buddha. And right now, where the issue came from is the day whereby Marwa meet my dad and ask him, is your son already has sold the land? And my father replied, yes, already he has sold the land. To who he has sold to? And he was being told that Mayugno, not Mayugno, Nico Buddha was the one who bought that land.
Yes.
And you know very well how DeeMwango was looking that land like I don't know what. Because they just...
No, she wanted to expand her compound to the place.
Guys, imagine that guy seated next to Ernesto. You know, that J-Stone guy. So shameless. Guys, he has been coming out to the streets to yap and shout and yell and scream. You know, talking about people are coming to grab land in our village. We are going to do this, guys. By the way, he had said that they are going to court. Remember? When Marwa came out to say, you know, to talk about the title deeds and stuff like that, he had said, was it like a month ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago, came out here to say that they are going to court. Guys, look at look at who is going to be taking Marwa to court. What a shame. Now he is seated there, you know, shamelessly. And guys, I normally say this. They can do nothing. They only come out here to do content, you know. It is all about content. So now, Ernesto is saying, you guys, as you can hear, that he is very embarrassed, you know, to even come out and talk about this thing because he did not want to come and talk about this issue because it is embarrassing to his family. You know, he knows, guys, he knows that he has been coming out here to condemn Marwa and family for buying land from them. And yet it is his brothers who are selling willingly to Marwa and family. You know, so Ernesto was very embarrassed. You know, he did not want to come out with this issue, but he has decided to come out because he is saying that he feels, you know, that the brother, not even he feels, they are saying that his brother did not want to sell this land to Marwa and family. You know, so the brother was willing to sell the land, but not to Marwa and family. So now, guys, at this point, I ask myself a question. Had this brother of his, you know, already deliberated with Marwa and family about the sale of this land, and then he changed his mind, you know? Or is it that all along he has been wanting to sell the land, but not to Marwa and family? Because, guys, Marwa came out to say that they had spoken about him, you know, about them, DeeMwango, buying this land. So I want to believe that maybe, you know, this brother initially, you know, had no problem selling this land to Marwa and family. But later he changed his mind. For whatever reasons, nobody knows. And this is why, or rather, and this is where, according to Marwa's testimony, he started to see this guy changing, the seller of the land. This is when he started to fight Uncle Mo. This is when he started to go and dig, you know, at his fence, at his wall. This is when he started to say that they should not use his the water from his fish pond. So Marwa feels like there is somebody who actually came and, you know, corrupted this guy's mind, you know, said something to him, you know, to make him change his mind. So, guys, this is how this thing went, you know. And so I cannot blame Marwa for thinking that, guys, because if you agree with somebody, you know, you've deliberated on an issue, you have sealed the deal, you know, and all of a sudden this person turns against, or rather he just changes his mind, starts to act weird, and then before you know it, your friend has bought whatever it is that you know you are going to buy. You will think the same. So, guys, this is what happened. According to Ernesto and this J-Stone guy, the seller of the land, who is Zachariah, at some point decided he is not selling this land to Marwa and his family. And Nico Buddha was there. Nico Buddha was willing to buy, and he was willing to sell it to Nico Buddha, and that is exactly what happened. Guys, so who is to blame here? Who is to blame? Because according to how they're, you know, they're talking, it is, you know, I find that even if Nico Buddha had not bought the land, another person would have still bought that land. You know, if this owner of the land had gotten to a point where they are saying they don't want to sell this land to Marwa and family anymore, then it means he was going to sell it to somebody else, even a Kamau or karaoke or a Musa or somebody else. So at the end of the day, Ernesto and this guy, they're coming out to say, why is it, Marwa is angry? Guys, let us listen to this some more.
Yeah. So Nico Buddha came bought the land, and Nico Buddha is Mayugno's closest friend.
Yeah.
So when he bought the land, and they come and see like why they think that it is Mayugno that brought him to buy the land. But I will accept even that it could be that way, that it is Mayugno that brought people and bought the land, and he brought his friends. So for them, they will want to have the whole land. Like if they feel like land is willing buyer, willing seller.
Yeah, willing buyer, willing seller.
So the willing seller was not willing to sell to them land,
yeah.
And he got another alternative and sold the land to Nico Buddha. I don't know why people should get angry with that. So.
And also, guys, in my first video about this issue, I said that actually maybe second video, I said that according to the grapevine, what I was hearing from the grapevine was that Mayugno was saying, that Nico Buddha did not know that DeeMwango was actually interested in this land. He did not know that they had already deliberated, Marwa and family concerning this land. I mean, that is what Mayugno had said, somewhere. Guys, that is subject to be confirmed by Nico Buddha himself, because Nico Buddha has not spoken. But going by what Ernesto has said, assuming Nico Buddha did not know, that DeeMwango wanted this land, assuming this guy had refused to sell the land to Marwa and family, then this means that Nico Buddha and Mayugno are innocent. Mayugno, going by the fact that he said that he was not even aware that Buddha was buying the land, being that he is not the one who bought the land, being that he was not a witness, being that he did not sign any documents, being that he had no idea. Guys, I'm going according to videos. I am not going according to what I'm thinking. I'm going according to the videos that have been played out here. So my analysis, if all those things are to be put in play, it means that Mayugno and Buddha are innocent. But then again, now, if you look on the other side, Marwa stated that he had told them. Now that is where the Kizungumkuti comes in. Marwa says that he told them about this land, about them wanting to get it for D, about D wanting to expand her compound using this land. So, guys, there's so many things that are in here. And when you really try to analyze, someone is lying somewhere. There are also lies, in this thing here and there. Of course, we know that when somebody has accused you of something, you will obviously want to come out and clear your name, and you will want to look clean. So you can lie. I'm not saying Mayugno is lying, but he can lie. So can Nico Buddha, if they don't want to come out looking bad, because Marwa was the first one to say the story. Remember, he said everything, in details. So now, guys, we are left with a question. Did Marwa really tell them about this land? And some people are even asking, this thing that Mayugno is coming to say that, he did not know about this, he did not know about nothing. How come he did not say this from the onset? But then again, guys, I remember coming out here to say that, in the very first video that Mayugno reacted on, in that first video, Mayugno said that even if he says the truth, it will not make any difference. It will not matter. Guys, what is going on? Does Mayugno feel like he will not be heard? You know? Does Mayugno feel like his word will not count? Guys, let me know what you think. Oh my goodness.
Just there. Guys, the land that is just bringing some issues is the land whereby my brother sold to them. You know, right now, as we are just speaking, guys, my father has just given us, everyone has its own part of that I'm the one who is just owning here. So right now, even if a person wants to sell his land, I'm not there, and I'm not even supposed to reach there, and I cannot go there in order to put some signature that I'm agreed that this land has been sold. Guys, just know that right now, as we are just speaking here, the land that is just bringing a lot of issues is the land that my second elder brother sold to them, who is just Zach. I was not thinking that I have to bring this online, because it has been a shame right now to my family.
Indeed, it's a big damn shame. And this has come to expose your family, to expose your hypocrisy. Talking about you did not know, you never know about land being sold. You are with Zachariah. You know, when you are going to dig that hole next to Marwa's wall, you are with Zachariah. You are with Zachariah. When he was refusing, when he disconnected the whole thing, the pump, so that DeeMwango's people cannot get water from his fishing pond, his fish pond, sorry. Guys, these people, you know, this Ernesto is a hypocrite. He is a liar. You know, he is embarrassed right now because he knows he has been cornered. He has been busted, coming out here always to talk about, oh, these people are grabbing our land. These people, this, that, and the other. We are going to court. And yet they know that they are the ones who are selling land to Marwa and family. Guys, did you hear him say very clearly that land has been divided and whoever wants to sell their land can sell, and he has no say? He cannot even go there to question. He cannot, you know, his signature, his assent is not even required. Did you hear him say all that? But guys, just the other day, you know, this guy, he's been knowing that the family has been selling land. But because he wanted to come and do content, he has been coming out here to talk all sorts of nonsense. Now, this story has come to expose you, Ernesto, because you will not come again to the streets to talk about that nonsense about land. Guys, this is how, you know, people get busted. This is how they get nabbed. And this is how they get exposed and shamed and humiliated. What a shame. So guys, Ernesto goes on to say that this land, you know, in question has not yet even been fully paid for. You know, that Nico Buddha still owes Zachariah, you know, a balance of some amount of money. Now he is saying that Congrats' dad went to his home to speak to them so that they can give the amount of money that Nico Buddha has already paid, so that they can be able to buy off this land afresh, you know, for DeeMwango. So if this is indeed true, it means that DeeMwango has not yet given up hope for this land. You know, she still is very much interested in this land. Guys, let us first listen to Ernesto.
Yeah, huh? After all those things, after they knew that Nico Buddha has came and they bought the land, yesterday the contact came. And he was just speaking about to my father, and he was just speaking about that they just want to give out now to, you know, right now as you are speaking, even the money has not they have not paid full amount of the money.
It's true.
Yeah. So contact came and he was just talking about how do you see, can we return the money to Nico Buddha,
so that we can have,
and we add something on top of it in order to go with that round. So I don't know what they are just thinking about. They just want to take like the whole land and the whole of and own it, even if they are just removing money. But guys, for me, what I can say is that for me, I'm not going to get to that issues. because right now, as we are just speaking here, every person has its own land. I have my wife, I have a wife, my brother has a wife. It's like, even if we have not migrated to from our home, is that right now we are the person who they know themselves. They know themselves.
You're old enough.
I cannot go to him if he has seen that even they can sell a land without even including their brother inside. You know, for me, a land can be sold in my home, but I took like 1 week. That is the time I will know that there is a land that has been sold in my home. Even they cannot even involve me inside. So I get to know that already have sold.
Whatever, Ernesto, whatever. Let us see if you'll be running to the streets with this content of, oh, they've grabbed our land, eh? Even that J-Stone. Let us see if it's going to be coming out. Oh, we're going to court. Oh, land has been grabbed. You guys have clearly stated that it is willing seller, willing buyer. So next time I see these clowns on the streets, guys, it is going to be something else. Now, guys, according to this story, according to where things have reached, we now know that for sure it is Nico Buddha who bought the land. And we know that it is not Nico Buddha and Mayugno who bought the land. Because some people are also saying that it is Nico Buddha and Mayugno. We have ascertained that it is Mayugno, sorry. It is Nico Buddha who solely bought this land. According to Mayugno, he was not there. He was in Mombasa. According to him, he knew nothing about it. Indicating that Buddha never told him anything about him intending to buy this land. He did not witness. He was not there to sign any papers. So if we go by the story as it is right now, Mayugno is clear of any accusations. And what Marwa stated was that he believes that Nico Buddha cannot do anything without involving Mayugno. But then again, is Marwa sure 100%? Maybe this was just an assumption, just because these two are friends and just because they are tight. Now, guys, going to Marwa. Marwa stated that there was a meeting at the end of all these shenanigans. The three of them had a meeting whereby they never upheld their end, of the deal, which was to sell the land back, to DeeMwango. Now, there are some loose ends. Apparently, Ernesto did not, tighten all the loose ends. We still have questions pending, Guys, they are still coming out to talk. Mayugno has come out with a video, his latest video, where he is talking about he had dreams, and some of his dreams come true. One of the dreams that he had is somebody or people chasing him out of their home, and he was wondering why. So he is saying that some of these dreams are actually coming to pass. So would I be wrong to think that he is equating what is happening right now, with a dream that he had? Let us listen to Mayugno.
So sometimes I used to go some other challenge, like, I don't want you people even chase me away. I was dreaming that some people chase me away from their home. I was like, what have I done? But I didn't know that God created my big more. Even things I can dream in the funny things, but come in the reality. So look at, we have Villa Rindima Marwa. The name stay here, guys. Villa Rindima Marwa. He's right here, and nothing will be changed. It's God who made where we are. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video. Bye bye.
And guys, looking at Mayugno's Insta stories today, he has this message, to the world, that someday people are going to regret, treating him the way they are treating him right now. Whatever he means, Does this mean that Mayugno knows a lot more, than he is letting out? And the people who are judging him right now are soon going to say, oh my God, if we knew this, then we wouldn't be treating, or we wouldn't have said what we said about Mayugno. But now, how can people know if Mayugno is not coming out to say, everything, in the clear, in the open? When you come out here to speak, like a muhanga, speaking in parables, speaking like this, like that, beating around the bush, if that is what you're doing, then people are not going to understand you, But then again, guys, I am again going back to what he said. He is giving Buddha, time to come out and speak, or else he is tired. He is going to come out and say everything. Guys, Mayugno in his video, continued to give people advice. He said that you should keep your family first. Put your family first. I believe he meant blood family, because he has realized that the only people who will stand by you are your blood family. Let us listen to Mayugno.
Every single day. But the only things is not that to realize about family. Oh my God, guys, in life, love your own first before you love everything, because people come and the people go. But
so guys, for me, listening to all this that has been said on the streets as at now, at this moment, I would say that there are only two questions that haven't been answered, according to me, guys. According to me. And this is number one. Did Marwa, tell these two people, that this land was supposed to be bought by D? Did Marwa confide, this information, this secret to these people? Did Marwa tell them, how badly D wanted this land, And of course, they can see that this land is right in front of DeeMwango's place. So, of course, she wants to expand her compound. It is obvious. So, did they know this? Both of them? Number two, did they have that final meeting that Marwa said they did have, whereby they agreed to return this land so that it can be bought by iammarwa family, rather by D? Those are the only two questions. But all these other things in between, now we have the answers to this. Guys, as at this moment, I am there. I'm hanging in the balance. I really don't know. I for some reason feel like Mayugno is not as involved, as we thought he was in the beginning. And guys, there are things that may happen in life, that you may misunderstand, you may misinterpret, you may, and I feel like this is what is happening on both sides. There are things that happened that Marwa felt that these people did this deliberately. They went behind my back. They did this. They backstabbed me. And maybe they did not. Or maybe they did not intend for it to be like that. And there are also some things that Mayugno is bringing forth. These jibes that he is throwing here and there. Somebody was telling me, oh, Mayugno is not throwing any jibes. Come on now. Oh, please. These things that Mayugno is throwing in here and there, they kind of show you that he is mad. He is angry at being misunderstood, being mistaken. Guys, so the best thing is, these people to go behind the scenes, and sort this out. At this moment, I do not see anything so big, about this issue. Honestly, guys, it is not as bad as it looked at first, to me. This is my opinion. You know, MORAA's opinion. If you're here and you have not liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to this channel, this is your moment. Please hit the subscribe. Thank you so very much. All the new subscribers in the house, feel most welcome. Thank you very much, my returning subscribers. You are the best of the best. And guys, make sure you leave your thought, your comment, sentiment, everything. You know, just drop it, hot, in the comment section down below, and let us have a discussion. Let us meet in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak it to set you free. Speak the truth.